Icardi to Carlos Alenia. This is a huge game for him. Because of fitness reasons, he is starting this one as he goes for the finesse shot, and Alenia has scored. Here's Paulo Dybala once again, fake shot, still Dybala getting it on his left foot. Oh, he is too good, guys. Paulo Dybala is too good in this game. He's got it himself a hat-trick. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another one of these Barcelona Career Mode episodes, Season 3, episode number 4. And in today's episode, we've got some exciting stuff going around because we've got the transfer deadline day, which should be fun. You never know what's going to happen on deadline day. Potential transfers, potential departures, legit anything can happen on transfer deadline day. And if that wasn't enough, we've also got the Champions League group stage reveal, and we'll also be playing our first group stage game. So that should be fun. So if you guys are hyped for today's episode, make sure to show your support by dropping a like on this video. So far guys, your support on season 3 of this Barca career mode has just been nuts. So let's keep it going. Let's smash out 666 likes. I'm giving you guys a like target, and if you guys do smash that, I'll give you guys an episode tomorrow as well. So go down there and drop a like at the video. Subscribe if you're watching my content for the first time, and let's get on with the video. Last episode guys, we brought in Paulo Dybala, 26-year-old Argentine who can play as a cam, striker or a centre forward. A lot of you guys were really happy that I went for him instead of the other options, but at the same time, a few of you guys were a bit disappointed, but that's how it's gonna be. I can't please everyone, but hopefully you guys will enjoy Paulo Dybala here at Barcelona. And also, a lot of you guys have been telling me to just give him the number 10. He deserves it. He is 93 rated, basically the highest rated player in the game at this point of time. So it just makes sense giving him number 10. So Paulo Dybala will be our number 10 for this season. It is a huge responsibility for Paulo Dybala because the last man to wear this shirt was Leo Messi, and Leo Messi achieved so much for the club, winning the Champions League 6 times, you know, including the 2 times we won it in this series, the league countless amount of times, scored an insane amount of goals. So Paulo Dybala has a huge responsibility over his shoulders now. But I think him being 93 rated, mature now, in his prime, he should be able to take it. Let's hope he does. He scored a hat-trick already for us. We need more performances like that from him. Alright guys, it is time for the press conference, so let's get underway with this one. What is your idea about the striker, Iñaki Williams? Will he be a starter? So I guess he's asking me my plans for Iñaki Williams this season. He probably will be used as a super sub, although I can see him getting a lot of game time with the amount of games we've got to play, potential injuries as well. So I feel like Iñaki Williams will have a huge role to play, either coming off the bench or even starting, but for now at least he's going to be used as a super sub. But I can't wait to use him as a starter as well. He's already scored on his debut, and I feel like he's going to be big for us in this series. So the next question is about my tactics. When you're running down the wings with Semedo, why don't you just low pass the ball into the middle where there's players clearly in free space like Coutinho instead of crossing it high? Honestly, I do create so many chances through the middle. The finesse shots you guys see from the plays we do score from mostly come through the middle. I mean, Coutinho has got himself 4 assists already this season, and he's been doing pretty well cutting inside. So I am creating chances through the middle. It's just that you guys see a lot of Semedo involved in attacks because he's that good. Honestly, Semedo going forward is just ridiculous. And I am creating chances with Coutinho. I think it's unfair to say that. I'm trying to bring a lot of variation to my gameplay, which I'm hopefully you guys are seeing as well. So I think it's a bit harsh accusing me of that, but hey, I'll maybe try and do it more often, I guess. Okay, so next question. When are you going to give Ujovic his first game of the season? Probably this episode. If not this episode, then the next for sure. And I genuinely can't wait to see him play for us once again. The Croatian came on for us last season from the youth academy, started a few games and absolutely balled out. And I genuinely can't wait to see him in Barcelona colours once again. And hopefully he'll prove to be amazing once again for us this season. Some of the youth academy players we've got, like Ujovic, Pino, Juan Insua, all of them are so exciting, like top talents, and I can't wait to see what they can produce for us this season. But that is it guys for today's press conference. If you guys have any questions, put them down in the comment section below, and let's move on. No surprises at all as Paulo Dybala, who made his debut in the last episode, scoring a hat-trick against Eibar, wins the Player of the Episode award. Now he's wearing the number 10 shirt, so a lot of pressure pressure on him indeed, but I'm hoping he can continue to win Player of the Episode's award. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on him. I mean, the number 10 kit shirt has been worn by Ronaldinho, Leo Messi, and now Paulo Dybala, so I'm hoping he can cope with the pressure, but good on him for winning the Player of the Episode award. A quick season goals update. So today's episode, I'm really hoping we can, try and get started on the Assist King challenge. Hopefully get ourselves a couple of assists or so with a single player. That'd be really helpful. And also maybe give our Youth Academy players a few chances in this one and maybe get themselves a goal or an assist or something like that. That would really help our objectives. Hat-trick, I would love to score a hat-trick again with either Icardi or Dybala or just anyone in the team. That'd be pretty incredible. Again, Riqui Puig, we're gradually training him, so he should get there, to an 83 rating by the end of the season. Replacing Messi. Now, that challenge is probably for Dybala or maybe even Icardi. But I feel like we can achieve that, guys. Dybala and Icardi are really prolific, and together they can cause mayhem. So I'm hoping we can, really make good progress on our season goals, and we won't have to sell or, release Koulibaly. Alright, boys, this is it. Champions League group stage draw, and I honestly cannot wait for this. We're back in the Champions League. Champions League starts again, and let's see which group we're going to be put in. We won this competition last season, but now, okay, we're not in Group A, B, C, or D. But we're in Group F with Napoli, Sporting, and AIK. I don't know which team they are, but that is certainly an interesting group. I mean, Napoli and Sporting, decent teams, but I'm not sure who the Swedish side are. I'm pretty sure they're Swedish. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this should be an interesting group. But I still feel like we should be able to top this group without much of a problem. Up next, we've got some La Liga action against Real Sociedad away from home at the Anoeta. Now, we know that's a tricky stadium. Real Sociedad have already lost a game and we haven't, so I want to keep my 100% win record intact. So away from home against Real Sociedad, it might be difficult, but we're going to go for the win, so let's hope we can get that. Barcelona versus Real Sociedad at the Anoeta, a stadium where Barca have struggled a lot in recent times, but we've got a strong team now, playing in a 4-3-3-4 formation. I'm going to be using that formation again after it was super successful against Eibar, and I haven't really made any changes to the team. It's probably one of my strongest 11s. So I'm hoping to get all 3 points. I mean, like Dybala, Icardi, Coutinho, Dembele, all of them playing. Real Sociedad shouldn't be able to handle that. But anything can happen away from home. So let's get right into it and hopefully get all 3 points. Back to Dybala, sees Felipe Coutinho, who's already got himself 4 assists this season. Let's see if he can maybe add to that tally. Or maybe even score. Coutinho with the finesse shot, but Rulli saw that one coming. Here we go, Milinkovic-Savic finds Paulo Dybala out wide to Coutinho, and here goes Phil on the attack for Barcelona, takes it inside, still Phil, finds Paulo Dybala, gets it on his left foot, curls it in, and Paulo Dybala scores already for Barcelona, and that's a tribute to Leo Messi, pointing to the stars, and also does the call celebration, whatever you want to call that one. I like the idea of Dybala pointing to the stars and giving a bit of a light tribute to Leo Messi, and then of course he did one of those classic Gabriel Jesus celebrations. Pretty cool to see that. But Dybala gets his 4th goal in La Liga already, which is just insane. He's such a clinical finisher, guys, and he's going to score a ton of goals. And he's scoring all these goals from the cam position, which makes it even more insane. Here's Dybala, beats one there brilliantly. Still Paulo Dybala going forward with a lot of pace. Dybala finds Paul Pogba in a great position. Here's Pogba. Pogba strikes it well, but the keeper, Rulli, makes a good save. Again, man, Dybala even creates chances for us. He's been like the complete attacking midfielder for us. Let's hope he can continue doing so. But here's Alejandro Grimaldo, whips in a solid cross to Mauro Icardi, and there's no way Icardi misses those chances as he puts us into a 2-0 lead against La Real. The assist goes to Grimaldo, but fabulous football again. Coutinho there, cheeky pass into Grimaldo with a bit of skill, and then Grimaldo perfectly puts it in, and Icardi with the header. No chance for Rulli. He didn't even move, guys. That's how good the play was. We are playing really well, but I feel like with Dembele's stamina and yellow, we should bring him off and bring on Malcolm. I'm also going to be bringing on Artur Melo for Paul Pogba, just to get a bit more control in that midfield. We are, of course, leading 2-0, so we are in the comfortable position. And I'm also going to be bringing on Iñaki Williams for Felipe Coutinho. Coutinho has had a great game, make no mistake, but I just want to give Iñaki Williams a go as my left winger. Plays this one inside to Mauro Icardi, who finesses it first time, but that's so unlucky there. Icardi could have gotten himself a brace there, but the post denied him. Now still Williams. Inside to Paulo Dybala. Dybala finds Artur. Artur strikes it so well, but almost, man. I would have loved to see that go in. The power behind that strike from Artur Melo was ridiculous, but I think the keeper saved that. Yes, indeed, the keeper managed to get a hand to that. Fair play, really. Here's Artur, who's actually been superb since he's come on. Inside now to Dybala, who finds Icardi brilliantly, and there you go, Mauro Icardi gets himself a brace in this one. 3-0 against La Real away from home at the Anoeta, just perfect. Now we've scored 11 goals in La Liga in the first 3 games of the season, which is brilliant, but what an assist for Paulo Dybala. Who's going to finish top scorer, guys? What do you guys think? Is it going to be Paulo Dybala or Mauro Icardi? It seems like they're going to have a healthy competition this season because Dybala is now on 4 La Liga goals, whereas Icardi's on 3. And I'm sure they're going to score a lot more, so it's going to be an interesting one. Let me know who do you think is going to finish top scorer for us among the two. There you go, guys. 3-0 at the Anoeta. That's something I can't complain about. We were superb. Mauro Icardi with the brace. Dybala scored as well. The two Argentines are dominating the league for us, and let's hope it can continue. Solid 3 points in the bag. That's actually an interesting offer on transfer deadlines. Watford have shown interest in purchasing Carlos Alenia for 25 million. That's a very good offer. But man, Alenia scored a brace against Real Madrid. There's no reason for me to sell him. We don't need the cash and I'm loving using him, so we're going to reject the offer. Watford won't be having him. Okay guys, so this is a big one. A transfer offer coming in for Joshua Kimmich for 52.8 million from Manchester United. Now, if this same offer had come, you know, like a week before the transfer deadline day and I had time to maybe find a replacement, I probably would consider, because Kimmich hasn't really been standout for us. But on deadline day, I cannot do it, guys. We don't have time to find a replacement, so I'm going to be rejecting it, and Kimmich will remain as a Barcelona player. It's been an insane deadline day so far. I mean, just look at the offers coming in. Clement Lenglet for a fee of 56.5 million from Liverpool. I'm not looking to sell him, but man, we've received some insane offers. Look at this, guys. The insane transfer offers from English teams continue. 90 million now for Artur, which is 2 hours remaining on the transfer deadline day. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to be selling Artur Melo. Oh my god, guys. You won't believe what's happened. Paulo Dybala has suffered a dislocated shoulder in training, which means our star man, the man who has scored 4 goals already for us in La Liga, is out for the next 5 weeks. So he's going to miss quite a few Champions League games, quite a few La Liga games as well. And that is honestly depressing, guys. Honestly, man. That is so frustrating. I mean, the injuries from last season are back again now. I mean, last season we had so many injuries and it looks like that cycle has returned. And it's so frustrating, but this is what a manager has to deal with. We've got to cope with Dybala's absence for the next few weeks, which will be difficult, but we've got enough players to, you know, do that. So it's going to be a challenge, but I'm ready for it. Okay, so about the Spain World Cup qualifiers, I'm only going to be playing the major tournaments with Spain. A lot of you guys want me to stick with Spain, so that's what I'm going to be doing, but I'm not going to be playing these group stage games, man. I'm going to be only playing the World Cup tournament when that comes. So yeah, we are simming all the, you know, group stage games. But you know the good thing about having the international break right now? Paulo Dybala's 2 weeks are already done, so we should have him maybe by the end of next episode. So that's pretty good. He might be available for the Napoli game, which could be massive. Okay guys, so the transfer window has closed, which means we cannot be making any more transfers until the January transfer window. I'm actually pretty happy with the way we've done in this window, bringing in Milinkovic-Savic, Iñaki Williams, Andre Onana, Paulo Dybala, of course, who's sadly injured right now. But I feel like we've done some great business. In the comment section, rate this transfer window out of 10. I'd give it a solid 9. Let me know your thoughts on this, but I'm pretty happy with the business we've done. Up next in La Liga, we've got Sporting Gijon. Let's make it 4 wins out of 4 in La Liga. Unfortunately for this one, we don't have Dybala. Hence, I went ahead and switched up formations to now a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow because it works best with the players we have right now. So Icardi, Malcolm up front, Coutinho and Cam. Ujovic gets his first start of the season. De Jong and CDM, Miranda, Lenglet all get opportunities, even Kimmich as well. So it's still a very strong team. I've kept in mind that we've got a Champions League game coming up soon, so I had to be very careful of that. So I've rested up a few players, but it's still a team capable of getting all 3 points. Sees Petar Ujovic now in behind to Malcolm. What a chance this is for Malcolm, who chips the keeper, and he scored. Malcolm in the 5th minute has scored for Barcelona, and what a goal with his weak foot. He chips the keeper. That was actually brilliant. I've got to give him credit there. And also, this actually helps our season goals. One of our objectives was to get 15 goals or assists with youth academy players. And already we've got ourselves one as Petar Ujovic assisted Malcolm here. Finds Ujovic. Now Felipe Coutinho, who opens up space, but Marino with a great save. 15 minutes in and we are dominating the Sporting side. Finds Malcolm. Back to Coutinho. That's nice play. Still Phil. Phil or cheeky from Felipe Coutinho, who shoots, and what a strike from Felipe Coutinho. Wow, I'm actually amazed at that. The power he got behind that shot. Weak foot as well. And also the couple of skill moves he did to get into that position. Absolutely ridiculous. There was one comment in the previous episode where it was telling me that I wasn't giving him enough credit, but there you go. I have to give him credit for that because that was an insane goal from Felipe Coutinho. I guess he's now contender for player of the episode. He got himself an assist in the previous game and now he scored this wonder goal. Oh no, we've let him in behind our defense, and wow, fair play to this guy. Sporting are right back in it. It's been an entertaining game so far, but I don't want this to go on. I want to try and get maybe a couple of goals later on soon so that we can end this game off, but fair play to Sporting for scoring. Malcolm. In behind to Mauro Icardi. That's Icardi's chance to score. And no way Icardi is missing those kind of easy chances. Icardi scores another one in La Liga. That should be his 4th or maybe even 5th goal in the league. I can't even remember. But 3-1 Barcelona. It's been a goal fest so far. A great assist for Malcolm as well. Malcolm, Dembele, Coutinho all need to, take their chances because Dybala's absence could mean opportunities for them. So they're doing it so far. So let's hope it can continue. Here he goes on the attack, finds Icardi, and now it's Felipe Coutinho. Coutinho finesses it. Oh, Coutinho almost makes it 4-1, man. Coutinho has been sensational in this game. What a performance so far from the Brazilian magician. Miranda taking it inside. Finds Malcolm. Now here's Icardi. Plays this one to Ujovic, who shoots first time, but Marino makes the save. Would have been crazy to see Ujovic score on his first start this season. Icardi's doing so well, man. First few episodes of the season, Mauro Icardi was kinda struggling, but now he's got into the rhythm and he's scoring goals, assisting for fun. Malcolm back to Ujovic. Now it's Mauro Icardi with a chance. Icardi strikes it well. I don't know how Marino has managed to make a save there because that was literally point blank range. It should have been 4-1. Malcolm sees Ujovic. Ujovic in behind to Mauro Icardi. This is another chance for the Argentine to score. And he's missed again. Come on, Icardi. You've wasted 2 chances of Ujovic. Come on. That would have been at least a couple of assists for Ujovic there. That's so annoying. We might still have a chance here, though. It's Artur Melo. Artur strikes it well, but Marino again with the save. I'm making a couple of substitutions. Off goes Ujovic, who was superb in this game, and also Artur. Ricky Puig and Alenia take center stage, playing in midfield for us. Here's De Jong. Finds Felipe Coutinho. Beats one. Still Coutinho. That's brilliant from him. Coutinho gets it on his left foot, shoots, and what a goal from Felipe Coutinho. He is man of the match of this game. 100%, guys. What a performance from him. Like, look at the skill moves there. Beats one, beats another. Ronaldo chop inside, and then top bins from Felipe Coutinho. That's what we want from him. He's now finishing his chances as well. He is on fire and has been from like the previous episode or so. 4-1 against Sporting. What a finish, Coutinho. Here's Alenia. Gets the finesse shot off. Oh my god, Alenia. His shooting is insane in this game. That would have been a worldie from Alenia, but it wasn't to be as it hit the post. But there you go, guys. A big win again for us in La Liga. 4 games, 4 wins. We've started off the season in a strong fashion, and let's hope we can continue performing in this competition. Again, man, what a game. 4-1 for us. We could have easily scored a few more goals. Felipe Coutinho, definitely man of the match. But there you go, 3 points in the bag. Okay, so we've got ourselves a monthly scouting update. Let's see what this one's about, and if we do have any talented players. Nope, unfortunately not. Man, from Spain, we aren't really getting any, top talents. We've got Juan Insua in our team right now, but apart from that, the scout hasn't brought us anything. But of course, we've been talking about, sending our brand new 2 scouts to, new places to bring us more talents. And that's exactly what we are going to be doing. So we're going to send Elijah Vinsky we'll send this guy to Uruguay to, maybe bring in the next Luis Suarez, because why not? We'll send him for 3 months there, and we'll send the Turkish scout to Argentina to maybe bring us the next Leo Messi. I like the idea of that. I think I saw something like this in the comment section. So that's our scouting plans, and let's hope we can get more talents like Ujovic and the rest. Well guys, there you go. 4 games played in La Liga, 4 wins with 15 goals scored. Villarreal though keeping pace with us, but look at Real Madrid struggling in 7th place. Last season Real Madrid were competing with us at the top, but this season they've completely slipped up, which is great for us. But 4 games, 4 wins, I'm really proud of that, guys. Let's keep it going. Take a look at this. Coutinho wins the August Player of the Month award, but for some reason the graphic of the Player of the Month hasn't shown up, which is a bit annoying, but oh well, credit to Coutinho for getting himself that award. The Champions League is back, guys, and I cannot wait to get started off with some Champions League football. We won this competition now 2 years in a row, and I want to try and win it once again to, equal Real Madrid's record of winning the Champions League 3 times in, of course, a row. So it's going to be difficult, getting that objective done, but I feel like we've got the squad. We've brought in replacements to, replace the old guard and so on and so forth. But now it's time to, get into business, Champions League football. Our first game is against AIK. I hope they're Swedish because I've been calling them a Swedish side since the start of the episode. But anyways, time to face them. First leg away from home. Let's get right into it. Here we go, guys. First Champions League game of the season, and I'm really hoping we can start off with a win, as it's a side that I reckon we should be able to beat. I've still gone with a strong first team, of course, but on the bench I've put in the likes of Vujovic, Pino, Insua, Ramsey, Ricky Puig. Maybe we can get some time and give them, some game time in a Champions League game, which I think will really benefit them. So that's the plan, although the first team is pretty strong. Giving Icardi a bit of a rest for this one. Iñaki Williams starts instead of him, and I'm sure he's capable of leading the line with Dembele. Solid team out here. Let's go and get the 3 points. This competition is always special, guys. Champions League football, group stages. Let's kick it off with a bang. Here we go already. Felipe Coutinho being patient on the ball. Beats one. Still Phil. Felipe Coutinho strikes it well. Big save from our opponent keeper. As it's Iñaki Williams, we still might have a chance. Paul Pogba beats one, strikes it so well, and Pogba with the long shot scores for Barcelona. And he's going to do his classic celebration, which we've been used to now. He's done it so many times in this series. 4th minute, we've scored our first goal. AIK cannot handle this Barcelona side. I mean, 4 minutes in, we've had, 3 chances already? Iñaki Williams really did well there, to find Pogba. Pogba there with the scoop turn. And then bang, Barcelona lead 1-0. Coutinho finds Iñaki Williams, who strikes it first time, and he's done it. Iñaki Williams with his weak footer scored on his Champions League debut for Barcelona. 8 minutes in, we've made it 2-0. I don't know how we are scoring so many goals in this series right now. I mean, first episode of Season 3, we barely scored like 1 goal. And now we're scoring goals for fun. It's amazing, guys. We're playing some great attacking football, and I'm hoping this can continue for us. Honestly, guys, I don't know how this opposition is in the Champions League. We've been that dominant, guys. Like, they've barely had the ball. We're passing it around comfortably. We're creating chances for fun as well. This is turning out to be an embarrassing night at home for AIK. And he's now going forward. Inside to Iñaki Williams, lays it off to Felipe Coutinho, who strikes it so well and cleanly as well. Felipe Coutinho scores another goal in this episode. 3-0 Barcelona. This game is pretty much done under 40 minutes. And I guess in the second half, I'm going to bring on all the Youth Academy products, because this looks like the perfect opportunity to give them some Champions League action. What a strike from Coutinho, though. Here's Ousmane Dembele. We know he's quick. Brilliant from Dembele. Coutinho. Now Milinkovic-Savic for a chance to score as well. It's too easy against these guys. It's literally men against boys in this one. 4-0 in 45 minutes. We could be breaking records in this game, man. That many goals could be scored in this one. Look at that from Dembele. Easy, Ronaldo chop inside. Milinkovic-Savic with a banger of a shot. Too easy for Barcelona. And I think Coutinho got himself another assist there. He is playing like a machine, man. What a player. As promised, you guys are going to be getting some Youth Academy players in action. I'm bringing on Ramsey. He's a player I haven't tried at all in this series, like even once, if I'm not wrong. He seems to have some crazy good stats. He's got 1-star weak foot, which is the only disappointing thing about him. But I'm excited to see what he's about. So we'll bring him on for Dembele. And as he's left-footed, he'll fit perfectly in that right striker role. And also I want to bring on Juan Insua in that cam role. Why not? He should be working there. We'll also bring on Petar Ujovic for Paul Pogba. So you guys are going to get to see some of our top academy prospects now in action. Sees the run of Kimmich, and now it's Juan Insua. Still Insua here. Oh, he does him there. That's brilliant from Insua. Whips in a decent cross, and that's a fabulous goal from Iñaki Williams. 5-0 against AIK, and that is also an assist there for Juan Insua, which means we're getting closer to, completing that objective that we have. This is turning out to be an embarrassing night for AIK. At the same time, it's turning out to be one of the best performances we've put in. What a cross as well. It is a corner for us. Ramsey putting this one in. Decent corner. Iñaki Williams scores as well. And that is an assist for Ramsey, which means we're getting closer to completing that objective once again. And that is a hat-trick for Iñaki Williams here. Man, this guy is a machine. He's been scoring insane amount of goals for us when we were coaching Spain. And now he's doing the same thing here for Barcelona. With the limited game time he's getting. What a guy he is, man. I'm so glad we signed him. That was one of our best wins in the Champions League, hands down. Iñaki Williams gets himself a hat-trick, which also helps us complete one of our objectives. Now we've got ourselves 2 hat-tricks so far in the season. I mean, first half 5-0, that was insane. I think it was 4-0. I'm not even sure. That's how many goals we scored. Also, it was great to see the youngsters come in and put in a good shift and also retain that clean sheet. But overall, we started off the Champions League now with a bang. 6-0 against AIK. Season goals update, guys. We've actually made quite a bit of progress towards our season goals already, which is great. The Assist King Challenge, 2 assists from Felipe Coutinho and Iñaki Williams has really helped us there. They need to get 8 more, so it's a tough one. But also the Future's Bright Challenge, 3 assists so far from, Petar Ujovic, Ramsey and Juan Insua. So we're making steady progress towards, those 2 objectives. Now, hat-trick heroes, 2 hat-tricks done already. One from, of course, Dybala, and now the other one from Iñaki Williams, which is awesome. Icardi is now on 5 goals, which means he is getting closer, a bit to completing the replacing Messi challenge. So I think we're doing pretty well with our season goals. Oh man, it's so disappointing to see Paulo Dybala injured, but it's also great to see the people who replaced him get the job done for us. But anyways, Paulo Dybala should be back in the next episode. He should be 100% fit within the next 3 weeks. It is time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode. Your nominees are option 1 being Felipe Coutinho. So many assists in this episode, 3 I think, and also scored some cracking goals as well. He's definitely your first nominee. Your second one, Iñaki Williams, a hat-trick in the Champions League. And he's been so good for us. Also a couple of assists as well. Absolutely ridiculous. Both the players played so well in today's episode. So option 1, Coutinho. Option 2, Iñaki Williams. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote. Man, next episode we've got some cracking games in La Liga, Sevilla, Real Betis, Valencia. I might try and fit in all 4 games in the next episode. It may not be possible because the video would then be like 30 plus minutes, which is something we do not want. But we'll see what happens, guys. But the next one should be super fun. But that is it, guys, for today's episode. Really hope you guys have enjoyed this one. There have been some ups and downs in this episode. The downs majorly being Dybala's injury, but we scored a shit ton of goals in this episode, which was super fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure to show your support by dropping a like in the video. As I said, 666 likes guarantees you guys an episode tomorrow as well. So go down there, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're watching my content for the first time. And I will see you guys very soon with another video on the channel.